morning, Susie, and all of my friends. As we have, as I have invited Dr. Modi too, but he may be a little late, and I know that he was in the Zoom meeting yesterday, in the webinar yesterday at 4 o'clock. That means it was midnight over there. He might be.
Why am I?
And Susie, I just want to ask you. I want to ask you to introduce yourself to us in your position in OnPassive, and please inform us about OnPassive, how an individual can be benefited from joining as a founder, please.
Okay, sure. So I'm Susie McCrae. I live in Amherst, Massachusetts in the United States. I'm going to be 60 years old this year. I know I look good for 60, right? I try to take good care of myself. So I was in the corporate world most of my career. I worked for a very large grocery chain grocery company. And then I transitioned into healthcare, and I was in human resources, and I managed some primary care practices. About 5.5, 6 years ago, I started taking some supplements that a friend introduced me to, and I love them. I still take them. I love them. I started feeling better. I was a very stressed out manager. I wasn't sleeping or taking care of myself. So I started feeling better, and I was like, wow, this is great. Well, it happened to be a network marketing company, an MLM, which most of you may know what those are, multi-level marketing, where I all of a sudden saw, wow, people are asking me about this. I could start sharing these products with people and start making a residual income like I was seeing other people do. So that started my journey on network marketing. And I grew a team. I still have a pretty good sized team. The company I still love, but I got a little frustrated because I felt like I would bring people in, customers and reps, and then some would leave. So it was a constant, like if you look at a bathtub with no drain, you're putting water in and the water's coming out. So I was working very, very hard, a lot of hours, trying to figure things out. How could I do better? How could I help more people with these products? How could I help my team earn the residual income I was earning? So I was always looking. I created a website. I got a virtual assistant. I did Facebook groups. I learned how to do Facebook ads. I learned how to do email marketing. I had a beautiful website, but nobody was visiting, and I wasn't increasing my business or my team's business. So I was on a Facebook group for women entrepreneurs, and someone posted something that caught my eye. And this was last January, so it's been a year. And it talked about a company called OnPassive that was using artificial intelligence. It was going to be a digital marketing platform all in one. It was going to recruit for you. It was going to provide targeted traffic, paid traffic. You pay once out of pocket and you never pay again. Your subscription is covered under your commissions. And I was like, oh my goodness, this sounds too good to be true. But I jumped on board. I paid my $97 on an American Express card because I was like, I was a little skeptical at first. Then I started doing my homework, and boy, am I glad that I saw that and I jumped on board. Because at that time, a year ago, it was a marketing platform, a digital marketing platform all in one. And within this past year, it has turned into a total business solution and a whole new way of being on the internet. So I jumped right on board. I started growing a team, and I didn't even look at it as growing a team. I just was like fired up about it. So I have 7 brothers and sisters. We all got in, my family, similar to you guys. You're all telling each other and telling your friends. And then I plugged in to some Facebook groups. I plugged into OnPassive Nation, which is Marty, Mike, and Dan, which maybe you saw on some of the webinars and on the public webinars. And I just started helping people, teaching people. And then I slowly realized that OnPassive will be my business. And even though I'm still earning from my MLM and my network marketing, I still love the products. I still help out people who have questions. I am like so excited that I can also have this OnPassive business that they do the heavy lifting for you. So the benefits of being a founding member, I want to congratulate all of you. I think most of you are on our paid founders. The benefits are that you're locked into the company before we go to the official launch. So right now, you got locked in. Very soon, we're going to be doing something called a soft launch, where the price of being a founder goes from $97 to $149. During that soft launch, Ash and his team of OnPassive is going to test marketing campaigns for all of us founders. So he's going to go out there and get the word out about OnPassive and get founders into OnPassive, and they may very well fall under you through his marketing efforts. If a founder during soft launch, when the price increases, falls in under you, you will earn a $20 bonus for a level 1. If you invite somebody during soft launch and they join you as a level 1, you will earn a $20 bonus. Now, the bonus is great, but to me, this is peanuts compared to what's going to happen when we have our official launch. So during soft launch, Ash has strategically planned to test the marketing campaigns, plus he's going to release products to us founders to be beta testers. We can't sell them. We don't know all the ins and outs on what we can share with them, but during soft launch, we are going to test the products. If you get founders underneath you through the marketing campaigns during soft launch or by your own efforts, you will earn $20 on a level 1, and then level 2 through level 15, $2. Okay. During that time, Ash is also going to be testing, and his engineers, money coming into your wallet, and then you taking that money and transferring it to whatever account you want. So it's a brilliant idea to soft launch, beta test the marketing campaigns, and test the wallets. Then when Ash and his team say, we're ready, he is going to give us a heads up, and we are going to launch publicly to the world. We're in over 200 countries, registered and legal. And when we go into that official launch, you as a founder will become a customer / reseller of the IT products and services. When we go into the official launch, you will pay a subscription fee once out of pocket. That fee is going to be between $100 and $250. We do not know what that is. We do not know what that fee is yet, but Ash is going to tell us. So when we do launch, you are going to get a 7-day free trial. And I think from what I've heard, we as founders may get 2 weeks to sign up. There is some concern from people across the globe. Can people afford this package? Ash has reassured us that we will find ways to make sure all founders get on board, whether it's pay it forward from other founders or given a grace period. But to make this business legal and official, we have to pay our first month subscription so that we can earn commissions. Okay. So the benefits of being a founder, number one, is you're in ahead of the public. And Ash has not even told us all of the special bonuses and the comp plan that founders will be able to enjoy more than if you wait till official launch and become a customer and a reseller. So you're coming in now. To me, anytime coming in is a great time. You might hear people talking about having an earlier timestamp. Yes, that's helpful to people, but realistically, when this launches and millions of people are coming in and you have overflow from above, and Ash and his targeted traffic are going to bring in customers for you, you're going to be set. So I hope that helped explain things like a high level overview. I also see my friend Dr. Modi has just joined us as well. So I hope that was helpful.
Good morning, Dr. Modi.
Good morning, good evening to all of you.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. And I'm very happy to see all of you, and especially my dear friend Susie.
I love you, Dr. Modi.
I know.
And we met through OnPassive. We didn't know each other before.
Yes.
I just want to tell my friends, if you have any questions, there will be a floor at the end. You can ask who you want, Susie or Dr. Modi. Right now, I have got few questions I have just collected from my friends, from my circle. Na-Rayan and me has done this thing, and I just want to put these questions to some questions to Dr. Modi and some questions to Susie. And if I miss anything from here, please, you are most welcome to ask. Dr. Modi, just we have heard about from Susie, some part of the business OnPassive. So can you please introduce yourselves, your position in OnPassive, and
Yes.
And what is the benefit of joining OnPassive? As Susie has mentioned some of the part, I just want to get in very short. And another question is OnPassive a private or a public company? Dr. Modi.
First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Dr. Modi from Madhya Pradesh, central part of India, from the city of the lakes called Bhopal. And I am in herbal and naturopathy since last 15 years after my graduation in Ayurveda. And since then, I came in this field and started manufacturing the products, herbal products. My father was a professor in pharmacology in Gandhi Medical College, Bhopal. And, pharmacology is the subject where the students are taught how the drug reacts in the body. So my father was expert in research, doing the research. And he also went to UK on commission by Indian government for the research. And he had done many research on plants and all. So that was my hobby. And I started doing, instead of doing allopathic, I took admission in Ayurveda. And after that, completing my education, I went into the field of manufacturing and also practicing the Ayurveda. So at present, I am doing both the things together, Ayurveda and the herbal medicine, manufacturing also and practicing also. And we are also doing breathing therapies, different type of breathing therapies. Our own therapy is breath soul therapy. Susie knows many of my remedies, and she also practice it. Uh, how I came in on passive, because I was such busy in my life that I don't want to see any business or anything. I first Previously I was doing many MLM companies, launched many companies in India like Fohave and other some Noni and all this companies. But due to the lack of the time and what you say, my patient was generally on the plants and all to my patients. So I did not go on the top level any in the company. Though the companies, they always try to make me full time involved in them, but I cannot do it, that. But what happened 1 year ago, before my great upline, Jaswant Singh Jassi, he's from Punjab and he's a very good man. And we together, some years ago, we did a MLM company together. So he once, one day he called me and said, Dr. Modi, such type of plan has come on passive and it's working on artificial intelligence and all things. But, when the person, his mind is not open, and when I am involved in something very seriously, so I tell Jesse, see, I believe in physical products. I don't like this artificial intelligence and all these things. So please forgive me. I cannot accept your invitation to join this company. Another 2-3 months went. But one day, what happened in the morning, 5 o'clock, I was praying my namaz prayer time. And after the namaz, I was just sitting on my masala on the holy cloth, and the thought of Jassi came in my mind. So I am just telling all this to tell you all that this is not a plan from you say this world. It's from sky. It's from God, Allah. Allah sent it. So the thought of the Jassi came in my mind, and I thought, why this thought came me? I am not thinking anything about him, but suddenly the thought came. So I decided to call him again. So I wait for up to 10 o'clock or 10:30 or 11, and I called Jesse. And Jesse, what was that plan you were explaining me? He told, oh, Dr. Modi, 1 lakh people have already joined, and it's a very good plan and all. I said, okay, send me the details, and he sent me the details. So I studied the plan for 2 days, and after that, I went very deep inside it. I searched the net also, saw many YouTube videos, different leaders' videos and all things. And a thought came in my mind that in my profession, I can help the patients to treat themselves, to treat their body, but I cannot give employment to anyone. So if I select this business, and this, because I was already knowing the what are the problems in MLM business. So when I understood this plan, I thought that it is a win-win situation for all. All can win in this plan. So I can teach my patients to, along with their traditional way of marketing, they can come in this field. So I decided to join OnPassive, and in this way I came in this business. And I took because I'm that type of person that if I go in something, some business or in some activity, I do it with full heartedly. So I joined OnPassive, and from the day one I started doing it with full passion. And the OnPassive, it became my instead of the herbal medicine and all, my priority became OnPassive, became my priority. and I started spreading it with my friends, relatives, to my patients and all. And at present, I am nearing. I'm though I am not a networker, but my team is reaching around 500. So that is the story of my how I came in OnPassive. And other question is you are asking that OnPassive is a public or private limited. Am I right?
Yes, Dr. Modi.
So
Yes,
this,
Dr. Modi.
yes.
Is OnPassive a private or a public company?
No, what was your first question? Repeat it again. Something is, I think completed it.
Is OnPassive a private or a public company?
No. This is the second question here. What was your first question?
Oh, about the benefit and all that part is Susie has little bit.
Susie has already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. You know, Susie is more intelligent from me because she is a senior most in this company,
mhm.
and she knows very well all the details of OnPassive. So if Susie told you everything, there's no need to tell me anything. But
Oh,
am I right, Susie? Yes.
oh, you are too kind. You are too kind. I don't know. I'm not a senior person. I joined a year ago myself.
So, Dr.
This,
Modi,
yes,
I want to repeat the question again. I think we got confused a little bit. Is it a private or a public company? Just one word.
yes. It will be a private limited company.
It will be a private limited company. Thank you
Yes,
very much.
yes.
Dr. Modi, you just uttered some of the sentences that MLM business, and you know that we are Asian and how hard we are hit by an MLM business in the past. And
Yes.
most of our friends who are residing in United States now, still they are hammered. And when they hear about team building, when they hear about joining people after that, they will be scared, and they will be like waking up in the morning when somebody shout in front of you. So can you please make us clear that, as I heard in other webinar, can you make clear it is not an MLM business? It's a little different than that to our friends.
See, OnPassive is not an MLM, not an money circulation, not an cryptocurrency, or anything related to you say multi-level marketing. See, I will clear my point in three ways. First is in MLM you have to sponsor your downline. Your if it's a binary plan, you need to maintain 2 legs. If it's generation, you have to maintain a matrix. Okay, and in OnPassive, the company says whether you build your team or not, all will get the income. Company, if we are in it to win it. Just join the company and sit peacefully. No need to join anyone. There is no need to join anyone. I will also tell what is the benefit of joining if you join. But income part for all it is equal. Whether I am having a 500 team or whether you are having no one under you, we both will get the same income. It's not like that other MLM companies, that silver director or gold director or diamond director, all are getting a different income. So this is the first point, that all will get income irrespective of their sponsoring anyone or not. Second thing is, in MLM, every person has got a different tree. Suppose I am Dr. Modi, I am having my different tree. I am having my people in it. Susie, she is having his different tree. You are having another tree, your tree. So you will get income from your tree only. But in OnPassive, there is a single tree. And all are getting the income from the same tree. in the last webinar, not last, but before that webinar, Ash draw the this tree. One underneath it 3, then 9, and what he did, he make the picture upside down, and see, this is like a tree. Okay, so you are getting income from all the directions, from your upline, from your downline, from your sideways, and from your company campaigning. So from everywhere you are getting, and this is the reason why I joined this OnPassive, because I have already seen what are the demerits of MLM business. Because the the persons who join initially, they are getting the benefit, and those who are coming afterwards are not getting. But in OnPassive, if you will see that the last person who will join before the soft launch, he is the last one. No one is coming under, no one is joining after him. That person also will get same income like Can Russo, Jaswant, and topmost uplines. All will get the same income. Difference will be only the time period. What is the difference? See, there are two things. One is your seniority in the company, and other is how big your team is. So remember these 2 points. How big is your team and how senior you are. This will count only for the time period of income which will come, not the amount of the income. Amount of the income will remain same for all. All will get the same income. But if you are senior in the company, senior most, you are having the ID since 2018 when the company launched, so your tree will get filled very quickly and you will get income from the day one. And suppose if you are having a few people under your, this is not compulsory. Again, I tell you, this is not compulsory. The company says there's no need to join anyone. We will do it by our marketing campaign. And company has already said that get 3 and be free. Now these three are not necessarily the 3 from your own sponsoring. They might be from the company campaign. They might be from the overflow, which is coming from your senior. So this, when company says that we will give 3 to all. Suppose the day one you get the three people. Now this three also needs to get the 3, because company is not sit alone to you. It's this thing is for all. All will get 3. So those 3 which are coming under you, they also will get 3. So it will become 9. Then that 9 will also get 3. It will become 27. In this way, the network will go on spreading, and all will get the income. So this is the difference between the MLM business and OnPassive business. Because OnPassive, I don't know what will be the name given to it after launching, or like MLM business, like money investment, like cryptocurrency. So this will be a very new thing. So the new name will come in the market, that this is a new type of plan, and I don't know what will be the name of this plan, but it's a win-win situation. No need to worry anything. If you are not having anyone, there is no need to worry.
Yeah, that was an excellent explanation, Dr. Modi. And I just want to add one other thing that really attracted me to OnPassive. Like I told you guys, I'm going to be 60 this year. I've worked very hard my whole life, and I worked very hard in my MLM. I supported my team. I supported customers. I answered questions. I would troubleshoot. When we launch, OnPassive is going to take care of the customers for me. To me, that to be able to earn the wealth I'm going to earn, and to have that time freedom that I do not have to, I can if I want to, but I don't have to manage a team. I don't have to answer customers' questions. I don't have to worry if they don't understand something. The company is doing all the heavy lifting and work for us. And to me, that is priceless. Right now, yes, I support my team. I support all founders because I'm part of the leadership council. I'm working hard to help everyone and answer questions, and I love it. But I'm also looking forward to when we launch that the company is going to take this part over. And that makes it very, very different to me than if you're doing an MLM correctly. Because if you're doing an MLM correctly, you are building relationships with your customer and your team, you're supporting them. And yes, I did enjoy that. But quite frankly, I am looking forward to the financial and time freedom that this business is going to offer.
Susie,
Nice.
yesterday, I think you were at a webinar, yesterday's webinar at 4
Yes.
o'clock, right?
Yeah.
And I guess Dr. Modi was also there, right? Dr. Modi?
Yes, yes.
He had a wonderful story.
Yeah. I catch two things yesterday in that webinar, which I was really impressed, but I was not convinced exactly what does that mean and how it is possible. Number one is, I did not catch the name of a person. He said that last person who joined will be millionaire in due course of time. Suppose if it is hard lunch from tomorrow, and I'm the one who is last here, I don't have anybody at the back. Even then, I forgot the name of the guy who told this, and he said that last person who joins will be millionaire in due course of time, means within a 5 years time frame, he said. So how it is possible, Dr. Modi?
I think I have explained it. See, remember this point, that company told that everyone will get 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is the commitment of the company. This is not from any leader or anything. Ash told that everyone will get 3. Okay. Suppose you are the last person. What will happen? That you will get 3. Now, from where you will get 3? Joining has already stopped. Now you will say that how I will get 3, because no joinings are coming. Founder positions are closed. So how you will get? So we have a after every 125 or when you are having a team of 125, your ID will split in 3. Means one ID will, you will, in place of one ID, you will have 4 IDs. 1 your original ID and 3 which the company has given you after the 100 joinings. So that split ID will go to the down. You understand?
Got it.
And the overflow which is coming after the launch. Suppose Jaswant is at present having a team of 65,000. 65,000. So where this 65,000 will go? This 65,000 will go to the last person, or the person who is joining at the last moment. So, and the company campaign. Last is very powerful thing is company campaign. So when company campaign will start, the consumers will come, resellers will come, and many other things will going to happen. So there is no need to, the person who told that the person joining the last will become billionaire or millionaire within the period of 5 years. Yes, he's right. He's right. Exactly, he's right.
That was Michael Williams, AIM,
Michael Williams.
who
Yes.
did that. And you can hear
Yes.
it again in the recording of yesterday's
Nice.
webinar. The other thing too that I find very helpful with explaining this to people, because people are like, how can this be? How can we, how can the company do this? And how can we be making this amount of wealth? First of all, I believe that any numbers you hear are conservative. Michael Williams, everyone's very careful about not hyping it up. So whatever you hear, in my estimation, is very, very conservative. But what I like what Ash has said, and he has been consistently saying this since I started listening to him, we are paying the company to drive the traffic and do the heavy lifting for us. So say we launch and say the fee is $150 for your first subscription. You get in, you pay once out of pocket. That monthly fee comes out of your commissions. You never pay out of pocket again. But that monthly fee is giving you access to all of the products, and you're paying for him to use his artificial intelligence and his special way of targeting traffic to build you more customers in OnPassive, or to target traffic to any other business you want to plug into this platform. So when I explain to people, you pay once, then your monthly fee helps the company drive traffic and pay for it. Sometimes that helps click in their mind like, oh yeah, right, I am paying them to do the work for me. And that's what they're there for. And they're going to support all of our customers, which is like, oh my God, that to me is like such a blessing.
Great.
Dr. Modi, this
Yes.
question is related to you because this question will support our Asian friends, especially who is in Bhutan and Nepal, because you are close there and you know all about the rules and regulations of those parts of the country. Now, when can we have a
Repeat again.
when can we have access to legal documents so that the government of Bhutan and Nepal will not suspect any fraudulent activities when we start generating income?
See, already few documents are already there which you can see. One is GST number, and other is PAN number. So these two documents are already available. And you know, GST and PAN number, it's not easy to get it in India unless and until you are an authentic company. The government, this Department of GST and Income Tax, they need all your documents. Then only they issue the GST number and PAN number. So as we know, there are more than 16 registration available. But this two thing, I have already seen it, GST and PAN, and I can send it to you also. We have. And other thing is, we have LLC certificates from USA. Susie must be knowing that in USA, they have LLC. Like we are having a private limited and public limited here in India. In USA, it's called LLC. So LLC certificate is also there from USA government. And I think the process is going on. A team of lawyers is sitting in Hyderabad, and they are completing all the formalities related to private limited company. And I think within the end of this month, January, we will be able to see the documents, all the documents. But this two or three documents I can provide you.
Dr. Modi, you know
Susie,
that
I am right?
Yes, and I sent along the screenshot and the website in the United States that shows Ash registering OnPassive in the state of Florida, and it also shows, you know, any documents people want there.
Thank you, Susie. Yes, I have received LLC registered in Florida. With I was really want to see the EIN number, and Susie has sent me, and I'll share with my friends if you want to see it. How much confidential is it? I don't know, Susie, whether I can share it to the friends or not.
Oh yeah, you can send it.
Okay.
Ash is transparent,
Okay.
and I wanna say something, just because Ash is very smart, and he's very witty sometimes, and he makes me laugh. I mean, it's nice that we have a genius who is also a lot of fun and has a good sense of humor. But think about this. I'll just tell you from my own personal experience. I signed up for my MLM and I never did any investigation if they were legal or not. And I happen to be part of an MLM that has a lot of integrity, has done things right. So I understand that other people have been scammed in the past, or they may be a little leery about what's going on. But Ash said something in a webinar when people were asking for proof. And remember, this isn't an MLM. This is a real company with real products. But he said, did you, when you signed up for Amazon or Amazon Prime, did you ask them for their EIN? Did you, when you use Google or Microsoft, do you try to get their documents to prove that they're a legitimate company? So he was kind of being a little sassy about it and having fun with it. He understands that people may be apprehensive because this is new to a lot of people, but that's the same thing. How many times have you done something and you click okay, okay, and you sign up and never read the small print? But he says, here it is. And we were on a webinar. He put the website up, and that's why I had it. He goes, we're an open book. Also, he is going to have webinars with his legal team, with us invited, and ask any question. He's not just hiring a legal team to get through so that we can launch. He has them on board for the life of the company. And he is going to have all of their information available to all of us. And we will have access to speaking to the legal team if there's any concern. Because remember, this is in over 200 countries. And there's a lot of legalities. There's a lot of different ways that people are going to get paid, currencies coming in and out, what's allowed, what's not allowed. So he is getting this all buttoned up, like Dr. Modi said, and by, I think, the end of January, we're going to be hearing a lot of good news.
And another one point I want to tell that what is this building in Hyderabad? It's a 5-story building, and 400 more than 400 software engineers are working in that building. Now, if in India we want to take any building or something on lease, we need Aadhaar card, we need PAN card, we need government registrations, all the documents we need. Without it, we cannot hire any building in India. And to give employment to anyone, these are the software engineers, and we are the OnPassive had appointed them. And they are having a salary of more than 1 lakh rupees each. So how can the company without any legal document can hire such a big staff? So the documents are already there. It's just a matter of time. We will all see all the documents we will see.
Thank you, Dr. Modi.
Yeah, one last thing to hitchhike on that. This is a question that comes up a lot, and I just wanted to educate people. There are over 440,000 founders right now, and that's $97 per founder. That money has not been touched. That money is sitting in a Stripe account, and from what we've been told, and I have full faith and trust in this, the only time that money has been touched is if someone requests a refund. And then the company, Ash, is able to go in with his people to go in and refund anybody their money based upon the card that they used to come in. Ash has that money sitting there. He has said he may use some of it for campaigns, marketing campaigns, to benefit us, the founders. But that money is sitting in a Stripe account. He has budgeted with his own money and his family money to fund OnPassive. He has a budget into the future. He has found a way. Remember, he's paying salaries every month. He's paying expenses every month. That's not coming from us. That's coming from a man who has a vision, has created the budget, has looked ahead, way ahead of any other company as to a business plan. So I just wanted to throw that in there because people, I think, feel very comforted when they hear that.
Thank you, Susie, for this
Nice.
information too. Again, Dr. Modi, because we came from Asian country, you know that we are from, some of us are from Bhutan, some of us are from Nepal, and we love we love our families back there, and we try to join them from here. Most of the friends they have did. So the question arises, when an Indian citizen pays the fee of $97 to become a founder, they will end up paying more than $97 because of GST in India. But when we pay for a family member's membership who lives in India from the US or Bhutan or Nepal, when we pay from US, we only pay $97. Will they go through any trouble because GST has not been added to their membership? Dr. Modi?
What is the thing that we are having a different type of payment gateways. One is Indian payment gateway, which is connected to Razorpay, and other is international card, Visa, and cryptocurrency, and other cash app and many other things. Now, what is the thing that when we are paying by the Indian gateway, so that thing is that payment is coming in the record of the government because it is through a Razorpay. Razorpay is registered company in India by the government of India. So it's compulsory to pay the GST there. But now if we are paying from a Visa or any card or anything, it is supposed to be an international transaction. And in the international transaction, there is no GST. So there is nothing to worry if you are not paying GST because though you are in India, at present, what is going in India? Indian gateways are not working. Maximum people, they are paying by the international credit cards and debit cards. And some are doing a crypto transactions. And yes, these two are the ways in India, and Ethereum. So thing is that if we are not paying GST by using these cards, there is no problem. Nothing is going to bring any problem in the future.
Dr. Modi, friends from Bhutan and Nepal, they're having very hard time to pay because, you know, most of the people, they don't have a bank card or any type of card. They just use the money in different way, Nepal and Bhutan and India also. So is there any way that you have talked with your seniors to solve that problem? Excuse me. My uncle Rabbi Lal Pokhrel from Bhutan, he's going to ask the question, please, about that. Unmute. Go ahead.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. My question is to Dr. Modi. I am Ravilal Pokhrel from Bhutan. I talked to you 2 days back. You know me. In fact, Na-Rayan is my nephew, and all other friends who are connected to us today are all our founders downline from Bhutan only. It has gone through me only. So coming to the question itself, payment gateway for India is being established. But what about in other countries, as we all are facing problems in making the membership payment? Like So far, we have been paying our membership founders fee of $97 through our international debit or credit cards. But we must work out a way to pay in our local currency. We should also have a gateway so that people can pay in our local currency. Then it will be easier for everyone, because to possess a card, international debit or credit card, requires a lot of formalities. You should have some amount of deposits in the bank. So we are little worried. I have some more members who would like to join as founders, but then we are having problem paying the membership fee. So is there any plan like in Bhutan, similar establishment of similar gateways will be done in future?
See, OnPassive is already in more than 200 countries. And you are right that all the countries have different currencies, and we need to find out the way so that every country can pay in their currency. For that, OnPassive is making their own payment gateway, and we will be having a 2 wallets, e-wallet and o-wallet. You know, so regarding the payment time thing, the payment which OnPassive is going to give us, you will get it in your o-wallet. Okay. And from your o-wallet, you can withdraw it to any bank account. So there will be no problem in making the transaction, because the payment gateway is our own. And regarding the membership fee, at present we are facing some difficulties which we are going because there is no problem in payment gateway. There is problem in Reserve Bank of India rules. In India, I am telling, because Reserve Bank says that whenever you need to make the transaction with the public, you need to be a private limited. You cannot be a proprietary firm. When you are doing any transactions, taking money or giving money, you need to be a private limited company. So Ash is working on that to make it a private limited. As soon as it gets a private limited company in India, all the neighboring countries which are neighboring to India, Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, all will approve it, because the Reserve Bank of India is recognized in this all the countries. So there will be no problem in the future, and you will get your individual payment gateways in your countries. It will take time, but we have to bear for this, because it's not a small project, it's a revolution. So Susie, do you want to add something in it?
No, you actually know more about that than I know. You know, here in the United States, it's been very easy for people to make payments. There's, you know, we have debit and credit cards here. It's been pretty smooth, but I do know people making payment with Cash App, Bitcoin, and in some other countries there has been some issues, but Ash has reassured us that he will be taking care of these issues. So you know more about it than I do, Dr.
Yes.
Modi, and I learned something today. So thank you very much.
This is the matter of only few days. A few days. In few days, when as soon as we get the this private limited certification, all the problem will be solved. Indian problem also, and the neighboring countries also.
Dr. Modi,
Yes.
in the due course of time, right now we have about, in 18 days, we had about 200 friends who had joined as a member here in the United States. All are from those countries. One way or other, we came to United States.
Excellent,
Now,
excellent.
in due course of time, friends, they want to join their family members, relatives back in those two countries. Definitely they do, because if they understand about this business, and if they keep faith on the business, and if they think that as Mufara, he is spending a lot of money, billions and billions dollars for his vision, and definitely the individual who like us will spend $100. That's not a big thing if they feel positive on this business. Now, I think it will be the responsibility of member of the councils like Dr. Modi, Susie, to solve their problem so they can receive the money easily and they can pay the money as a membership if they want. So I just want to request to take it serious and work for those two countries, especially from where we belong to. And I want to go to the Susie. I had a question written to you, but it is solved because you have sent me the LLC with the registration with EIN number and all. I can share it to my friends if they want. They can call me, they can text me, I'll share to them. That question is solved now. We don't have to go through it. Next question is for Susie. Can the same person register for a founder's position multiple times with a different email ID?
Yes. And I wanted to, what you're talking about is some people being in the US and in the other countries that are having difficulty. I'd like to tell you maybe some options that your team has, okay? Until maybe the financial pieces get straightened out. You can have as many accounts as you want with OnPassive. You can have as many founder accounts as you want, as long as you have a unique email address that you've never used in OnPassive. So you can register under yourself. You can bring people in and register under them. You can register under other founders. You know, integrity-wise, we would like people to register under the person who shared OnPassive with them. And so yes, you can do that. Now, I'm going to tell you something I have done that you may want to do. You don't have to. I'm just sharing my experience. I signed up a lot of my relatives. I paid for it on my credit card. I helped sign them up. I got them registered. Even though my name is Susie McCray, okay? Say I registered my brother, Robert McCray, and now it comes time to pay his $97. The screen comes up. It says Robert McCray. I don't change that. I plug in my American Express card, the card number, the expiration date, the zip code, the 3 digits on the back. I hit pay. I just paid for my brother Bob, whether he lives in the United States or somewhere else. Then my brother Bob and I work out how he's going to give me the $97, plus there's a $5 processing fee. So I have helped other people. There have been people in the United States that have used their credit card and it blocks them because it's not OnPassive, it's their bank sees the transaction, they have to call their bank and release it. So I'm just throwing that out there that if you want to help a family member out, get them on board, pay it forward for them, and then figure out how they're going to reimburse you if the other ways aren't working. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to work for everybody. I'm not saying people have the financial backing to help their family to get them in, but that's just an option. And yes, you can have as many accounts as you would like.
Thank you, Susie, for the information. Now, it's a simple question, but Arpidaju, please go ahead. Arpidaju is asking, he's going to ask a question, please. Did I do it right?
Yes, when you read.
Huh?
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can. I'm here.
Yeah. To Susie, I think I like more clarification on this one. So I think the question was, if Susie, the one person can have 10 email addresses and register herself 10 times with different email addresses.
Yes.
Okay.
the way it works is, I'll just give you an example. Say I register and now I'm in the back office and now I want to add more accounts under myself, or I bring people in and I'm helping my family add people. I come in as Susie McCray with a unique email address. I go into my back office under my links. I grab my registration link. Okay, you go to my links and then scroll down to the bottom, get your registration link. And now I open that up in another browser and I sign up Susie McCray with a new email address. I can use the same phone number, same country, whatever. Then I have to go into that email address.
Yeah.
And you guys understand, you have to
Yeah.
verify that it, and then go okay. And then now I'm going to show up under myself in my team.
Okay,
That's
thank
great.
you.
That's great.
Abhidad, it's okay?
Yeah, well done. Thank you.
Thank you. Narad, he has one question. Narad.
It is the questions to Susie. Can we register our business like ourselves, like individuals?
Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, that was one of the first questions when I joined, because my sister has her own business of a food product and she's an acupuncturist. And absolutely. So she came in as Tish McCray under me, and then she went under herself and registered Jungle Treats, which is the name of it. Okay.
So, should it be the private company like ours, or can it be like the organizations? Like
It can be either, is my understanding. I don't know if you can correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Modi, but it can be either. The thing is, this is my understanding too. And like I said, I do know a lot of information, but I want to make sure I'm giving you the right information. I know in the United States, when I joined my MLM, I had to give my social security number. Okay. Which is unique to the United States, having a social security number, which was difficult because a lot of people didn't want to give their number. The reason why we have to give our social security number in our MLM is so that at the end of the year, if we make over $600 US dollars in commissions, the company will send us a 1099, it's called. It's a form for us to file our taxes. What Ash has told us, so here's my sister Tish. She has her own social security number. Then she has an LLC with its own EIN under herself. What Ash told us,
same thing is here with OnPassive, because I know, because I've registered my company, and if we want to claim our GST, while we file our what we say challan for the period quarterly when we do the challan and all. So if we want to claim our GST, we need to be a registered company. But if you don't want your GST or anything back, then it's nothing. There is no problem. You can get it registered with OnPassive. No need to be private limited or anything.
And the other thing is, you're in the United States, Ash has told us he's not collecting our social security number. He said it's our responsibility to know what we've made for commissions, and I'm sure we'll be able to run reports from our back office as to how much we withdrew, how much commissions. We'll be able to give a report to our accountant or to whoever when we pay our taxes.
Susie, I just want to ask Susie, will a primary founder with a zero team be able to pay monthly charges from their income, and how?
Yes. Oh, and now the how. Well, I have lots of friends and family members who are on board and they don't have anybody under them. And I think Dr. Modi explained it. And if you listen to the webinars, the OnPassive is going to market for us and bring people in. There's going to be overflow from the leaders or the teams that you have. Ash believes that every founder will get their 3 under them, and they can, the word OnPassive, passive means sitting back, really not doing anything. That's the beauty of the business, that I firmly believe that our CEO is very accurate in saying, you will get your 3, you're going to pay once out of pocket. And when those 3 come in, from what Ash told us in another webinar, if you listen to his webinars, you can catch a lot of what's going on because he gives us a lot of information. He said, say we launch and you have no one under you, but then those 3 come in, you register, and then those 3 come in. He said there's enough to pay your membership the next month, plus there'll be a little bit of commission as well. Am I correct about that, Dr. Modi?
Yes, exactly. You are correct. And Ash has given us one slogan that get 3 and be free. So from this slogan, Michael William, how he explained that what will be the income after 1 year. Everyone will be get $8,000 per month. So I was just thinking that if we get 3 in our downline, then our subscription will be free. Suppose if the subscription is $150, for example, I don't know exactly what it will be. It will be between 100 to 250. But suppose that it's 150. So now getting 3 means $50 from each. Am I right, Susie?
Yep.
$50 from each, and you will get $150 subscription paid. So it means that from your direct 3, you will every month you will get 150, and from their downs, it will maximum income will be $50, and then it will go on decreasing. I don't know what will be the plan. Ash has still he done it. He said that in the webinar he said that you will you will like to kiss my brain.
Yeah.
The plan will be such that it's unbelievable. So Michael Williams has tried to explain the income, and he has approximately calculated that after 1 year, the person who is having no one in the team will be on $8,000 per month.
Dr. Modi, Susie.
Yes.
I have one question. I have following question with this. Thank you very much, doctor. I have the following question with this. So we are very clear that for the founders, we are fine. But after the launch, when the founders' positions are closed, then we will getting the customers under us. Will these customers who comes under us will get the commission and maintain the same level like 3, 9, 27, 81 like that or not? I'm not asking for the founders. I'm asking the customer who joins under the founders later on.
See, the customer and founder, both will be a different thing, and the income will be totally different. The income which founders are getting, customer can never get such income, because founder is founder and customer is a customer. So that is the benefit to become a founder at this stage. And now see, this 937, this is all a guess. We don't know what the plan is going to come. We are guessing it's a 3 matrix, but still we don't know what will be the condition. But I can assure you that the consumer and retailer, they will not get the same income as founder. Founder will be on the top, and they will get much more than these people who will come as a consumer and retailer. So we can't, at this stage, we can't say what they will get, but definitely founders will be on the top.
Yeah, and I just want to add to that question. Dr. Modi's exactly
Yes.
right. There's a lot of benefits to being a founder, but say we launch, what's going to happen is we're going to have a lot of customers. Customers are going to be given the option to become resellers. Okay, so you're going to have customers, and then you're going to have customers / resellers of the IT products and services. As founders, when we launch, we automatically are going to sign up and we're going to become resellers. There are going to be terms and agreements that we have to agree to. So as customers come in when we launch, they're going to pay and they're going to be so happy with what they've got. And then Ash has it designed, and we don't know the whole design. I believe this is going to be a patented compensation plan. He has it designed so even customers coming in and paying their monthly fee to enjoy either a standalone product or all the products, eventually those prices will go down and they will have the option to become a reseller. And what that means is they will have to do something like click a box, sign the terms of agreement that are allowing OnPassive to market on their behalf and for them to earn a commission. So that's what's going to happen. The other thing, the beauty of being a founder, and Ash shared this with us, he has so many things planned for us. I'll give you an example. Say a company, a big company, say it's Nike, wants to advertise within the OnPassive platform. So Nike, you might see them on a television commercial. They pay $10 million to be on for 30 seconds during the Super Bowl we have in the United States. They don't get the great targeted traffic. They get some traffic. They may go into Google and run ads. You see pop-up ads coming up. So say Nike comes to Ash and they say, wow, you mean to tell me if I give you $10 million, I will get a better return on my advertising dollars than if I just am like throwing it out there, trying to get the right audience? And Ash says yes. So Nike pays OnPassive $10 million. Ash will take that money and pay the expenses of the traffic. My understanding is he'll also help bonus his employees because employees of the company cannot be founders. Then the rest of the money, he's going to bonus us or give us commissions on the earnings coming in. Because you see, the beauty of this is when we launch, we all have an individual website. We are not susiemccrae.com/OnPassive. I am my own website for every position I have. And every day, Ash is going to drive traffic to our different individual URLs, which I don't want to get into too much discussion about this because I'm not 100% sure if I'm giving you all the right information. But what that does is that protects you of being your own entity. And he's going to have a new page every day that is going to brand Susie McCrae. So one day my link is out in the globe and it may be talking about OConnect, our communication platform. The next day, it may be out there, learn how to make passive income. He's going to have a beautiful, fresh page every day for all of us through the machine learning and the artificial intelligence he and his engineers have created. So you can see how a large company would say, okay, we have almost 500,000 founders. Then when we launch, maybe we're going to have 1 million. Those are customers too. We are all consumers. A company could come in and they may advertise within our platform if it's something we're interested in. There's a whole marketplace we're going to have too, where people can shop amongst each other and pay out of your wallet to a fellow founder or customer. I mean, it's just brilliant what he's created.
Thank you, Susie. As OnPassive is a package of IT product, and the life is a package of doubt. So everybody, every time we have a doubt, so it's good to clear asking the seniors and the leaders. Susie, what is the minimum age for a founder in America to join? Like, what is the minimum age limit to hold a founder position in the United States? 60
The minimum age you mean for a founder?
age.
18.
What about if somebody joined under 18?
If they joined under 18, I believe that they may have some difficulty, and I'm not sure, I'm just trying to be think ahead, that say you have someone who's 15 years old and they sign up, there may be a restriction on their commission, their funding wallet and their withdrawal wallet that are going to be set up, that they may have to sign a term of agreement proving that they're 18 or older. However, it does not prohibit a family member or a friend signing up someone younger, but when it comes time to fund it and to get the commissions, they would have to use their bank accounts and their information, and then they can turn it over to the person once they turn 18.
Thank you. I did, because I was really excited, and I have a son, 15 years. I did on the first day. So,
Mr. Narayan, Susie, I want to tell a story.
Frog.
Okay, good. I love your stories.
I was just thinking that when you told about doubts and people who are not motivated for this business.
May I read it out?
What happened?
May I read it out once more? What I have wrote over here is my creation, whether it is right or wrong. OnPassive is a package of IT products, and life is a package of doubt.
Yes.
So
So what happened that you all must be knowing the moon mission. When first the man put his feet on the moon. So there were two astronauts. One is Neil Armstrong, and another is Aldrin. So Aldrin was the chief, and Neil Armstrong was the second commander. So what happened that as the rocket landed on the moon, so from the NASA the message came that put your feet on the land of the moon. So first order was given to Aldrin because he was the senior, but Aldrin was in doubt that if what will happen if I will get burned or anything, so just a matter of few seconds, and another message came from NASA, the second one. So the Aldrin just keep on thinking, and the Neil Armstrong, he put his feet on the moon, and now in the world no one knows Aldrin, all knows Neil Armstrong as the first person who landed on the moon. So this is the thing. So
and
you need courage, and you don't need to doubt much more when all things are clear. Yes.
I'm really
Exactly. And the other point too is that to me, and I know in other countries it can be a lot of money, but the price point and the opportunity to join for say $97 now, and then when we launch, a couple $100, money back guarantee. I mean, I hate to compare it to the lottery, but right now, as a founder, you have the winning lottery ticket. And when we launch, you'll be scratching that ticket and go, oh my goodness. So it's a win-win. The guarantee is there. And I tell people, I've never had anyone want a refund, but what I told people is, if you get in and you want your money back, I'll buy your position from you and I'll pay it forward to someone. That's how much belief I have. You're not going to get a refund. I'm going to take it and I'll give it to somebody. And I know Dr. Modi feels the same way. Why get a refund?
Yes,
We'll take your
yes.
position. Yeah.
Yes.
Susie, is the bonus we get by building teams a monthly payment or a one-time payment?
From what I understand, the bonus, we don't know a lot about it. I think that you will, as soon as a person, this is my best guess based on how Ash operates, because when we launch, you're not going to get paid weekly or monthly. You're going to get paid by the minute.
Minute.
Yes. Yes.
Your
exactly.
wallet, not soft launch, not the bonus. I'm talking about when we launch, you are going to have control over your wallet to pull out money as many times as you want without a fee. That's my understanding. Anytime of
You're right.
you're going to see that wallet turning greener and greener and greener as you go. Now, with the bonus, what I'm thinking, Ash is going to be testing money coming in and out. So all of a sudden we launch, boom, he does a marketing campaign. Mary Jones falls under Susie McCray. She pays her $149. I have $20 in my account. I don't know how we're setting up a wallet for that, how we're going to withdraw that, but Ash has told us the soft launch, the wallets, the bonuses, that is all very different than when we launched to the world. Am I correct about that, Dr. Modi? That
Yes, exactly.
he has us
Exactly.
testing something differently, because this isn't a commission. This is a bonus.
Okay.
This is not a monthly or weekly payment system. It will, you can withdraw as Susie said, you can withdraw every minute. As soon as you get the amount, you can withdraw it.
So I'm very sorry, because spending only $97 and just thinking about $250 for the package, I have asked you the questions which cost more than $10,000. Just we are spending $97 and $250. Assume that $250 in the future when the package is ready. And I'm convinced when I hear Michael, what is the last name? Michael from Canada.
Williams.
Well, yeah, Michael
Williams.
Williams. Yeah.
Michael Williams' speech or his presentation, he's not talking less than $1 million in 5-year million, 5-year million. So that also encourages us to join us. And Susie said that every minute your wallet will be filled, right? Hope.
Hello.
Yeah.
Now,
Arpiraj is asking one question. He's raising the hand.
okay.
Arpiraj.
Now I have finished my questions. I don't have any more. If I have anything missing, please, now the floor is yours. Now let me go to RP Subadaju.
Okay, again, this is to Susan and Susan, I'm sorry if I mispronounce the name. I have a question, and it's about it's under the dashboard. It says update, and the update, when I open it, it says the date, mark this day, promotion ending soon. The day is May 10, 2020.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can show it here on the screen. So it says that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's giving me a lot of confusion. And
Yeah.
I went under the support system and I wrote to the board.
Yeah.
And they gave me an answer that said your question has been resolved. But when I go back and visit the site, it still says May 10, 2020. So that's creating a lot of confusion.
Yeah, I'll just give you a broad answer to all of that, okay? The GoFounders back office has outdated information that's in there that has caused some confusion or unclearness to a lot of new founders. They understand that. When we go to OnPassive, that website is going away, Go Founders. And there will be in OnPassive, you'll have a button or an icon for Go Founders if you're a founder, okay? Now, what Ash has told us, they are well aware of missing information, outdated information. Some of the categories, like you said, updates is back to May. They are aware of it. The resources are being used right now to get us ready for soft launch and the big launch. So as much as this may appear to be unsettling to some people or not professional 100%, the key things that people need to focus on in their back office are the Leadership Council, to look at that daily to see what's posted there, the webinar tab to see what replays or upcoming webinars are posted there, the community that you can go in and you can read what, engage in what people are posting, like their comments, post something motivational. And then you can look at your team and you can look at your links that you need to send. To me, I understand what you're saying, but right now, all hands on deck are getting support issues corrected and getting us ready for soft launch. And the priority is not cleaning up the back office. Is that accurate, Dr. Murphy?
Yeah, I want to add something, Susie. What happened that before a few days, we were shifting our office from Bangalore to Hyderabad. In Bangalore, there is a small office. There was a small office. And when this big building in Hyderabad came into existence, so we wanted to shift our staff from Bangalore to Hyderabad. And you see, all the support system was in Bangalore. And all other things are in Hyderabad. So what happened that in Bangalore, these people, they are doing work from home. They are doing all the support, answering all and solving all the problems from the home. So when this building, this 5-story building was ready in Hyderabad, Ash told them to shift to Hyderabad. But many of them, they denied that we can't shift to Hyderabad. And so they have to resign. And we appointed the new staff. So what is the thing that along with this soft launch and the hard launch, we also have to train the new staff. So the training of the new staff is also going along with it. So there is some delay in support system, some delay in updation of websites. So we this is we are the founders, and this is our own business. So we have to bear with all these things. So that is the thing that there is some delay, or there might be some outdated information on the website.
Hello, Narayan sir, Narayan.
Yes, Upendra Dajule, धेरै question. Sorry, I spoke in Nepali. Upendra brother, he has put a lot of questions on the screen, and
yeah, I want to alert you. I have so many questions there, and nobody is paying attention. So can you please go one by one, all those questions? Maybe some of them are already answered.
Some of them are already answered. Just I saw that your number 1 is answered, number 2 is also answered, right? About the families and who joined, right, Upendra Dajule? Number 2 is answered, right?
Yes, maybe 1 or 2 are answered already.
Yeah, and number 3, let me go to number 3. I have not read it. I am a business owner in the insurance field. How can I use this AI without adding a downline to be more productive and more profitable in my business?
Okay, well, I can answer that.
Okay. Susie, go ahead.
Okay, hi. So you're a business owner and you have the insurance field. What's going to happen, and this is my speculation, I don't know the exact steps, when we do the hard launch, you will be able to put your business on the marketing platform of OnPassive, and you will be able to direct customers to your specific website. So you're going to have your OnPassive business working, whether you work it or the company works it passively and builds for you. That's great. We also have a lot of people who have a business like yourself who will plug in that business, and you will be able to target traffic through the artificial intelligence to visit your website based on the type of people you're looking for. So an example is, say I live in Amherst, Massachusetts, and I have a dog grooming business, a brick and mortar, and I have a website. I do not want my traffic going out to California, which is thousands of miles away. I want to target people within my area who have maybe, visited other pet places or whatever, to target them to build my business. Now, with your insurance business, it could be across the United States, it could be international, I'm not sure. But I believe you will add that to the marketing platform, and you will be able to designate what traffic you want to drive towards that. People are going to now see your business, their eyes will be on your business, and you can grow an email list, you can grow a marketing list, you can do whatever you want. I hope that answered it.
Yes.
And it's plug and play. So like Ash says, they will create a website if you don't have one, or you can go in after they've created it and they'll do logos. This is all through machine learning and artificial intelligence. It's plug and play, but you can go in and you can massage it, so to speak. And he says you can't break it. So the system is going to do a lot of the work for you.
Is there any extra cost at that time when you start marketing?
No. I do know one thing though, and I don't know what the cost is, and Dr. Modi can, say that I'm correct in this. From my understanding, Ash has told us when we launch, there will be a premium traffic package if people choose to upgrade. We don't know what the cost is, but if you want to put your foot on the gas pedal to build your OnPassive business with more paid traffic or your own business, you'll be able to upgrade and pay for that package. And then every month, if you want to keep that package, it'll come out of your commissions. And my understanding is it will help skyrocket your pace for your own business or your OnPassive business.
Yes.
Thank you for that one. My seniors, my brothers, I'm not so experienced in using this Zoom. This is my first time. So I may miss your question, or I may miss you. You are raising your hand. Sorry for that. We can meet again next time and we can discuss more about it. But I want to go to Mr. Rajkumar Gautam from Canada. He's raising his hand, and I'll come back to Peter Rai, my friend Siba, after Rajkumar. Please go ahead.
Hi, Susie. This is Raj from Canada again. Thank you for coming over to the platform and clarifying much of the confusions and doubts that we have.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, one of the things that I was trying to hit home was for someone like me who's just joining because he knows only how to join, or does not have any other plan, or is not into business. Like you talked about someone who is into business, but I don't have any business. My business is I have no business. So what is the thing that you can do for people like us? We just hang around there and then collect our commissions or whatever we get out of it. So is there, what will the website do for us? Like our website will be sitting there under my domain, And what else will that domain do for me? That's one question for you. And I have another follow-up question as well.
Okay. So I have a lot of friends and family who are passively coming in, and they're going to end up joining, you know, when we launch. They're founders now. They're going to pay their fee, and they are going to have access to all of the products. So they may use the email, they may use the O-Connect. There's a thing called O-Net. There's O-Capture. There's O-Academy for online learning. There's the marketplace. So they can come in and do whatever and do absolutely nothing about their URL or whatever. It's just OnPassive is going to do the work. It's going to bring in the customers. They don't have to do anything at all. You don't have to have it work for you at all. You can, if you want to, like I said, you can upgrade on the package, or you can change the way the website looks, but really it's hands-free.
So basically, I will not be, they'll be driving in the traffic for us, but I will not be having the means and ways to do anything with traffic that I get. I mean, it's a wasted traffic for me, right?
Yeah, you don't have to, I think if I heard you correctly, you don't have to do anything about the traffic. They'll take care of that for you.
No, I mean, like someone like me, you know, like I don't have business. So what is the reason to be there on the website? Because nothing is happening for me, right? I'm a still water.
Uh-huh.
Water, nothing happening.
So you're going to earn commissions by doing nothing. Okay. And then you are going to probably find ways to give back to humanity with the wealth you're going to make. So you may all of a sudden, you're on the platform and you say, geez, I've now taken care of my financial needs. I want to learn how to play the guitar. I'm going to go into O-Academy and find someone. I'm going to pay them to teach me how to play guitar. And maybe I'm going to start a little not-for-profit for young children who want to learn how to play the guitar, and I'll help get them on board. I mean, that's the beauty of this. Ash, this is one thing I want to get straight as to what really hit me. Ash said a lot of us have been working our whole life. I know a lot of you have, and I have too. And I've worked hard my whole life. I've enjoyed my career, but I also wasn't really doing the things I really wanted to do in life. Ash is saying to us, when you have financial pressure, when you're doing something you're not happy doing, you lose your creativity, you kind of put a lid on yourself, and you're just getting through life. His hope is that by providing us this platform to fill our tanks, to take care of our financial bottom line, it's going to alleviate financial pressure, then it's going to alleviate time pressure, and he wants us to go back out in the world and be creative, give back, do the things that we really want to do in life, and help other people. And it may sound corny to some people, but it doesn't sound corny to me, because I have been watching this man for a year now, and this is truly a gift from God to all of us, where he's saying, Susie, it's time for you to be relieved of that pressure and to go do the things you love to do. So I have a McCrae Family Legacy Foundation that I'm working on with my family to help elderly people and their caregivers. That's one of our first focus. My sister wants to help abandoned animals. Whatever you want to do, find your purpose. In the meantime, before we launch, you got to take care of yourself financially. OnPassive is not going to do that until soft launch and then the big launch. And Ash just wants us to jump on board with a positive attitude and to keep that vision of helping humanity. So I know I'm kind of on a soapbox preaching, but you have a lot to offer this world. Start dreaming again. Read the book, the magic of thinking big. Start envisioning that the wealth is going to come in. It's okay to be wealthy. A lot of us don't know what that means. Start believing that your bottom line is going to be taken care of. You're going to have more than enough money. What do you want to do? And I challenge all of you to start mapping that out. Think big. Think like you are a millionaire, which you are. And it's not just about the money. The money, yes, is going to be great. We're all going to love that. But like Ash says, you can go buy a Rolex. You can go buy a yacht, a private jet, go to Las Vegas. And then he goes, come on. After that, what are you going to do with your life? And that's his call to action to all of us. That's why you have to be a special person to be a founder, to really appreciate what you are a part of.
Susie,
Wow.
may I add one thing on top of that, please?
Yes.
Just like example, just like Apple sharing his $1 trillion to the founders and keeping 1 trillion with him, right? This one. Just like that, right? Because Apple has 2 trillion in 2020. Just giving 1 trillion to the founders, share it to the founders, and 1 trillion to.
I think Ash is not taking any money. I think Ash is going to pay all the bills, pay for the future. Like when we start, we're not just launching and that's it. He's already told us, if you listen to the webinars, every 3 weeks, there's going to be more features added to the existing products. We are going to get more products than when we launch. He is looking ahead 10, 12 years down the road. He is going to invest the money in our future. I don't think it's going to be 50-50. I think if anything, he is going to take he says he has enough money now. He is not in this for the money. He's in this to create a legacy for all of us. I mean, Dr. Modi, you know as well as I do, if you want to allude to what you think. I mean, he could be a multi-trillionaire, but he's giving it all back to us.
You know, Susie, I have given him a title, the King of Gifting.
Yeah.
I give him the title to Ash, King of Gifting. And you see, he himself is using a broken phone and given us this
Yes.
iPro.
Yeah, for you guys, he gave me and Dr. Modi, I have an iPhone 12
Yes.
Pro. He asked me what would I like. He gifted me for the work I'm doing in the Leadership Council.
He's a very kind-hearted man, very
I was
kind-hearted.
overwhelmed to receive this.
We remember Ash at this time, and we want to thank, all of us want to thank for him. And I want to go to Peter Rai question. He's my friend Peter Rai from Virginia.
Mr. Na-Rayan, sorry for interrupting, but I have to go to another webinar just in 5 or 10 minutes.
We'll stop that by then. Okay. I think this it goes to Susie. Thank you very much for joining, Dr. Modi, and
okay.
We will be expecting your next visit to us in the Zoom.
Sure.
About that, I think small questions which we have solved, but there may be some good speech on behalf of OnPassive. But please, a story of frog, please. Otherwise, it will be boring if you have a time.
The story was that few scientists, they are doing an experiment on the frog, and so they put the frog in the boiling water to see how long they can survive in it. So what happened that before this frog dies, they took them out and dried them, and after a few minutes they again put it inside the boiling water, and they got the these frogs thought that we are saved by this. Before we die, they saved us. So the frog, they start swimming, and you know how long they swim? Not 5 minutes or 15 minutes or half an hour. They swim for 60 hours in the hope. This is the hope. So they hope that someone will save them. So they swam for 60 hours and they did not die. So this is the thing that we all must have the hope. Hope is very necessary in the life. Yes.
Thank you.
That was excellent. Yeah, I have to jump on a call in about 5 or 10 minutes myself. So
Let me ask question to Susie if we are really busy, so my friends will not be upset. I have two questions. Okay.
Susie, can I leave?
yes, I will
Okay.
finish up. I have like about 5 or 10 minutes. And Dr. Modi,
Okay.
always
Okay.
good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to all.
Thank you,
Thank you
Dr.
to all.
Modi.
All
Thank
the
you so
best.
much. Keep in touch.
All the best to all of you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Dr.
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Susie, I have a question from my friend Peter Rai. What would be the role of the founders once the company is launched, other than transferring money from O-Wallet?
Okay, so when you're a founder with this company, you are going to be part of a community separately from OnPassive. You'll be on, there's going to be, now with COVID, there's not a lot of events we can have, but as a founder, Ash is going to be planning live events across the globe. So we will be invited as founders. I don't know if you know this or not, but if you watch the videos, he had the leaders in India go to Hyderabad and he paid for all of them to go. Ash believes in making it first class, 5-star, no matter what you do. That's why he sent me the very best iPhone. He's very much into why not do things first class. So as a founder, besides getting into OnPassive and earning money, you will be part of a separate community where we can all gather either in person across the globe or on virtual events. He's also going to be providing different things for us for managing our money, having the lawyers available to us, having people help us if you want to have an LLC. He will also be looking for us to test new products that are coming up, to kind of have private webinars with us, just to help the company grow and grow. So that's what will be happening.
Susie, another question from Rikesh Gurung. I think he's from
Bhutan.
A member will acquire ad credits once they became an affiliated member. The ad credits are used to register a domain name or set up a business growth strategy with AI analysis. Did I read the question correctly, Susie?
Yeah, let me look.
It is Rikesh Gurung, 9:28 a.m. It was sent in 9:28.
Aha, a member will acquire ad credits once they become an affiliate. The ad credits are used to register a domain name or set up. Okay, I don't understand exactly how it's going to work when we join as OnPassive during the official launch. My understanding is your package will include the traffic. I don't think it's called ad credits. I don't think that's, I've never been an affiliate marketer, so I may not be the best person to answer this, but I don't think there are ad credits. But part of your package joining as a reseller, which we all are going to be, is that you get a domain name to your choosing, as long as it's available and it's within a certain price range. So it's going to be like when you get a Gmail or an email account, you may put something in and it says it's already taken and it gives you recommendations. You're going to be able to set up your own registered domain name through OnPassive, and they're going to host it for you. And so you have the ad credits are used to register or set up a business growth strategy. I don't know if I can answer that. I don't know what growth strategy is in there. I apologize that I can't really answer that.
Thank you. And again and again, our friends, Susie, again and again, our friends repeat same questions about regarding MLM business. And we, the people coming from part of Asia, we are really hit bad by that one, because the people lower who joined later, they did not earn any money, they spend money. And I myself is convinced that this is not the cosmetic thing selling like soap or Colgate or brass or hair oil. Nothing is this. It is like, it's something selling in the air. I just think that it's something selling in the air, because own it, we cannot see that own it, but we use it, right? It's the app, it's a product which we'll have in our device. But it's very hard for us to make our friends understand it is not a MLM business as MOI or other thing. So do you have anything that to share with our friends that it is not an MLM business very clearly? These questions will come to every panel member every time when we attend the these webinars or Zoom meeting.
Okay, after this webinar, I'll send you a video that Mike Ellis did about it not being an MLM, okay? You know, I don't know what else I can say to convince you, people who are watching this. If you listen to Dr. Modi, he explained it. I want to just make one correction. OnPassive is not going to have any apps. Okay, so it's not like you have an app for O Connect, you have an app for O Academy, you have an app for O Capture, you have an app for O Staff. It's going to be on the cloud. It's like liquid hosting. It's you open up and everything is there for you. There's not this, you know, going around back and forth. The other thing is, if you watch the webinars Ash shares privately in the private webinars, he shares some of the architecture of some of the products and shows them to us. So we were able to see the actual products. So the problem is MLM has a bad name. And there are some great MLMs out there. I'm a part of a great MLM. I'm making residual income that I worked on for the last 5 years. I make a good residual income. I have customers who keep buying my products. But for me to go up any levels, I need to recruit. I need to get business builders in. I need to get more customers in who will eventually become business builders. You don't have to do that with OnPassive. You don't have to do that. You're not compensated by recruiting. You're compensated because they do the work for you. So I understand people have apprehensions. People have been burned in the past, but you are not signing up and getting a kit and having to go home and make a list and get all these people in and then, you know, have this carrot dangled in front of you. It's not like that. It is digital products that are superior to what's out there. And as Ash says, these products by other companies are selling like hotcakes for a higher amount of money than what he's going to offer them to the public too. And people are going to look and switch and come into OnPassive.
Thank you, Susie, very much for joining, helping us, educating us, and sharing all what you have learned from OnPassive, being a member of a council member, and giving us time. So we'll see you next time.
Yes, I just want to answer the one, what about 18 January soft launch happening? We don't know when soft launch is happening. We don't. We will have a heads up when it's going to happen. And then I mean, I could guess if I wanted to. I think by the end of January, we should have things buttoned up, but Ash doesn't share that with Leadership Council or the founders. When he's ready to let us know, we will get that. Okay, Raj? And then
we don't want 2 more months because we have just started knowing about it. So we have a lot of friends around the globe who needs to join. So 2 more months.
yes, and I want to just add one more thing before we say goodbye, and this may help a lot of people. The other benefit of being a founder is you can build a team now if you choose. You don't have to, but Ash has given you the opportunity to come in and build under yourself if you want to. That's a personal choice. It is not required. Those who build will earn quicker. Dr. Modi said we all make the same amount of money. He means based on per customer or whatever that falls under you commission-wise. But if you choose to build the team now and when we launch, you have a team under you, that's to your benefit. However, you don't have to do it. Okay, so that's one of the benefits. During soft launch, when it goes to 149, think of this. Think positively. Think positively. We now are going to have products that we're testing. I'm not sure, but we may be able to share glimpses of those with people. So now all of a sudden, your market opens up because you have something to show people that, hey, this is real. Take off your skepticism glasses. And now we have something real to show you. So it's going to be an exciting time. And I think soft launch is going to really boost us.
Thank you, Susie.
You're welcome. You're very, very, I just want to say this has been a wonderful webinar. I love coming on and helping educate people and answer questions. And I have to say, you are the most polite people, and you're so good about muting yourselves and not interrupting. And I just want you to know you get the big thumbs up of being an excellent group. And I'd be more than happy if you give me an advance notice. If you want to come back, let me know, okay? I'm more than happy to help. That's why I'm on the Leadership Council. I'm here to help all the founders, whether you're on my team or not. That's what I'm here for.
Can you share your email address?
My email address? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I'll type it in here. Don't laugh. It's an old one. Don't laugh. I can see you're gonna laugh.
I already got from you.
Yeah. Now, just to let you know, if you go in the back office and you hit Leadership Council, and it opens up, you can hit our leaders, and there's a bio for every one of us. And if you open it up and scroll to the bottom, most of us have our email address there.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. You'll be the last one. Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Susie, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
As you said in the beginning, you turned 60 from this year. I also turned 60 from 10th of January 2021.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
This is our year.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Same year, birth year.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is our year. There's no reason why we shouldn't all be smiling. It's going to happen.
And